All right, today we're reading about the travels of Marco Polo. Number 1, in what city was Marco Polo born? 2, why did he receive a good education? 3, what advantage did Polos have while traveling? 4, when Marco Polo was 17, where did he begin traveling to? 5, what great desert did Marco Polo say would take over a year to cross? 6, whose court did the Polos visit? And 7, what new form of currency did the Polos learn about in Cathay? Cathay means China. All right, travels Marco Polo. The famous explorer Marco Polo was born in the year 1254 to a family of merchants. Even then, the city where he was born, Venice, was a center for commerce and trading in the Mediterranean region. Because Marco's family was wealthy, he received a good education, learning about classical authors, the theology of the Latin Church, and both French and Italian. He also developed an interest in history and geography that would stay with him for the rest of his life. When Marco was only 6 years old, his father Niccolo and his father Maffeo left for a journey to China. By the time they returned, he was 15. When Marco was 17, he accompanied his father and uncle on their second journey to Asia. They had an advantage over the other travelers at the time. The emperor, Kublai Khan, had presented them with a golden tablet, a foot long and 3 inches wide, inscribed the words, "By the strength of the eternal heaven, holy be the Khan's name. Let him that pays him not reverence be killed." The golden tablet was like a special VIP passport, authorizing the travelers to receive horses, lodging, food, and guides as they required. They had a long and difficult odyssey, mostly on horseback, to reach China. The Polos traveled through Armenia, Persia, and Afghanistan over the Pamir Mountains and along the Silk Road, the main travel route for traders. Marco kept detailed journals where he recorded his impressions of terrain. When he first saw the Great Gobi Desert, more than 500,000 square miles of sand, he wrote, "This desert is reported to be so long it's going to take a year to go from end to end. There's nothing to eat at all." The Polo stopped for a year in the Mongol region, where they had learned about the lives and civilization of the people there. When the Polos reached Cathay, China, to stay with the Emperor Kublai Khan, Marco impressed the ruler with his knowledge of Mongol traditions. The Polos had traveled 5,600 miles in over 3.5 years to reach China. Marco had mastered 4 languages by that time and spent 17 years in the Khan's court, learning about trade, industry, and a new paper currency that was much easier to transport than heavy gold or silver. The Chinese also invented a way of sending messages by which horsemen passed letters on to one another like a relay race. The Polos told the Khan of their homeland, especially the Roman Church and the Pope, about whom the Khan was curious. I'm going to answer those questions if you would, please.